Archangel Michael says, this message is not an accident. You've been guided here because something is unfolding behind your back, and heaven wants you to know before it's too late. Someone close to you, closer than you think, is carrying a regret so deep it's begun to rot them from the inside. They appear normal on the outside, but every night, when they think no one's watching, their eyes well up with tears they can't control. Their silence is not peace, it's a storm brewing with secrets, one of which has your name written in bold letters. What they did is something they never thought would be discovered. Their footsteps are quieter now, their laughter forced, their smile crooked like a mask that doesn't fit anymore. You've sensed it in the way they look at you, haven't you? A glance that lingers too long, a voice that trembles at your presence. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They tried to bury it. They really did. But guilt has a way of planting itself like a seed in the heart. And the root is growing rapidly. Every time they look at you, they see the reflection of what they've done. And it breaks them a little more. But it's not just guilt, my child, there's fear, too. Because you are about to find out. Type Amen to get blessing 444. It all started the moment they underestimated your strength. They thought you would break, fade, or disappear. But heaven refused to let that happen. So instead, the tables began to turn, quietly, slowly, like a storm building behind the clouds. And now, the lightning is almost ready to strike. But this time, the thunder will reveal everything they tried to keep hidden. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The truth is not just about what they did. It's about why they did it. And that reason will change everything you think you know. They weren't alone. Another person whispered in their ear, fed them doubts about you, twisted your light into shadows. And they listened, blindly, thinking they were saving themselves. Now, all they want is to go back and undo it. Type Amen to get blessing 666. But heaven doesn't work on rewinds, it works on revelations. And one is coming, fast. Faster than they're ready for. They're losing sleep over this. They've started seeing signs, flashes, dreams, even hearing your name whispered when no one else is around. That's not coincidence. That's their spirit being called to judgment. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They tried to silence you in subtle ways. Little betrayals, small omissions, carefully crafted lies. But they never expected you to rise like this. Because heaven is backing you now. Archangel Michael is shifting the ground beneath your enemy's feet. And your name is rising like smoke before the angels, too powerful to be ignored. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Someone is preparing to come clean. But not out of courage, out of fear. Because something they saw recently shook them. A number, a name, a whisper, it reminded them that karma is not sleeping. And the secret they buried is starting to leak through the cracks in their soul. Type Amen to get blessing 999. There's a journal. A voice note. A chat history. Something they thought they deleted. But it wasn't destroyed, it was preserved. Because the truth always finds its way to the surface. especially when it's coated in pain, tears, and betrayal. What you're about to receive will unlock everything. Type Amen to get blessing 111. And when it does, their reaction won't be pride. It will be panic. They'll try to flip the story. Cry. Play the victim. But you'll see through it, because your spirit has already been trained to recognize real from fake. Type Amen to get blessing 222. The reason they're regretting it now is because you've changed. You are not the same person they once tried to control or diminish. Your power has grown silently, and it terrifies them. They thought you'd stay down. But your silence wasn't defeat, it was preparation. And now, your time has come. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Someone is watching you closely, trying to figure out how much you know. They listen for clues in your words, your eyes, your movements. They are scared you've figured it out already. And the truth is, you have. Your soul always knew. But now your mind is about to catch up. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The tears they shed aren't tears of redemption. They're tears of being exposed. Tears of knowing heaven is no longer protecting the secret they made you suffer for. They thought they could rewrite the narrative. But heaven held the original script. And now, it's being handed back to you. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You will soon receive something unexpected, a message, a photo, a recording, a story. It will confirm what your spirit already told you. And once you hear it, nothing will be the same. You won't even have to confront them, because the truth will confront them for you. Type Amen to get blessing 666. One of the people involved has already started breaking down. They're not as strong as they pretended. Their emotions are boiling to the surface, and soon someone close to both of you will notice. That person will reach out to you. They'll say something strange, something subtle, like, "Are you okay?" or "You didn't hear it from me," but that will be the moment it all begins. Type Amen to get blessing 777. And from that point, the secrets will tumble out like a dam breaking. A chain reaction will start. Confessions. Leaks. Sudden shifts. And you'll stand in the center, not with anger, but with divine knowing. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Don't be afraid when this happens. It's not destruction, it's deliverance. Archangel Michael says, there is a sacred unveiling taking place right now, and your spirit was chosen to see it. Not everyone will understand it. Not everyone is ready for this level of truth. Type Amen to get blessing 999. But you are. That's why you're still standing. That's why this message found you. Your name has been cleansed in heaven. The curses they spoke about you have already been reversed. And soon, they will realize they cursed themselves. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Because what they said in secret is being shouted in spirit. What they did in darkness is being dragged into light. And what they meant for your harm is becoming your elevation. Soon you will hear the phrase, "I didn't mean for it to happen like this." But don't let that shake you. It's not about what they meant. It's about what they did. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Someone who defended them is now beginning to doubt them. They're starting to connect the dots. They're realizing something doesn't add up. And this person will play a crucial role in bringing the truth to your feet. Not because they owe you, but because heaven is moving them like a chess piece. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You felt the energy shift recently. Like something big is coming but you don't know what. That's because your soul is bracing for truth. And the storm you've been sensing? It's not meant to destroy you, it's meant to expose them. Get ready, my child. Heaven is lifting the curtain. And when it does, you won't need revenge. You'll have revelation. Type Amen to get blessing 444. This is the moment you realize, their guilt is not your burden. Their silence is not your punishment. Their regret is not your responsibility. They made choices. And now those choices are circling back like echoes in the spirit realm. One by one, everything is returning to its rightful place. Type Amen to get blessing 555. And you? You are stepping into a new level of clarity, confidence, and calm. No more confusion. No more second guessing. This is not just healing, it's redefinition. You are no longer the person they betrayed. You are the person heaven is about to honor. Type Amen to get blessing 666. So stay still when the waves rise. Let them crash. Let them weep. Let them regret. Because this time, you're not chasing apologies. You're walking into divine justice. And heaven is about to deliver the final message. Type Amen to get blessing 777. If this message spoke to your heart, share it with someone who might need it. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. Heaven has been watching everything in silence. But now it's speaking loudly, through you, for you, and about you. Their silence may seem polite on the outside, but it's poison within. Because deep inside, their heart is screaming with truths they cannot admit. Each breath they take around you feels like walking on broken glass. They can't sleep through the night. Every shadow reminds them of what they did to you. Every time your name is mentioned, they flinch. Type Amen to get blessing 121. What they don't know is, heaven already forgave you. Heaven already set your soul free. But they are still bound by what they've hidden. Archangel Michael says, even though you remained silent, your silence became a sword. It cut deeper than any confrontation could have. That's why their regret is growing like wildfire. Type Amen to get blessing 232. You haven't said a word, but they feel judged every time you walk in the room. Your kindness now feels like a mirror showing them everything they're ashamed of. And they wish they could disappear. But what they don't know is, heaven is using your grace as the final verdict. Their own conscience is becoming their courtroom. And the sentence? It's already begun. Type Amen to get blessing 343. Soon, you will overhear something, maybe accidentally, maybe not. A whisper in a hallway, a strange message on a phone, a familiar voice trembling over something they weren't supposed to say. That's how the truth will begin to unravel. One thread at a time. Until the whole life falls apart at your feet. Type Amen to get blessing 454. And you won't have to do anything. Just stand in your truth. Just let the divine do what humans cannot. Someone is already being used as a vessel to carry this truth to you. It could be a mutual friend, a sibling, even a stranger who doesn't know they're part of heaven's plan. Type Amen to get blessing 565. You see, the universe never forgets. It just waits. And now it's done waiting. The time for secrets is over. The time for exposure is now. And the time for your elevation has arrived. Type Amen to get blessing 676. You might feel confused when it all starts to come out. Part of you will feel sad. Part of you will feel vindicated. But mostly, you will feel peace. Because everything that once haunted you will be laid to rest. No more games. No more guessing. Type Amen to get blessing 787. This person's regret is not about losing your presence. It's about realizing they misjudged a divine soul. They traded a real blessing for temporary power, and now that illusion is breaking. The person they betrayed was chosen, marked, protected by higher hands. And that realization is eating them alive. Type Amen to get blessing 898. They're going to try to fix it. They'll pretend it was a misunderstanding. They'll make excuses and say things like, "I was just hurt," or "I didn't mean it." But you'll see the truth in their eyes. Because the eyes don't lie, even when words do. And you'll know, they would do it again if heaven didn't intervene. Type Amen to get blessing 909. But heaven did intervene. That's why this message found you now. That's why your spirit couldn't rest until this was read. You've been sensing something big. And this is it. The unveiling. The truth. The moment they can no longer hide behind smiles and small talk. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Your energy has become a spotlight. Wherever you go, their shame follows like a shadow. They can't escape the consequences anymore. Because every time you rise, they fall a little more inside. And every time you smile, it reminds them of the joy they tried to steal. But couldn't. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. You are the living proof that divine justice exists. That even when people betray you, heaven never does. That's why blessings are coming back to back for you. And for them? Doors are closing. Opportunities are shrinking. Because when you misuse a chosen soul, you pay a chosen price. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Your presence now feels like thunder to them. Loud. Unavoidable. And full of power. They're trying to make it up to you silently, through favors, through compliments, through awkward attempts to be around you again. But heaven is saying, let their actions speak, not their guilt. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. There is still more to be revealed. Another name. Another detail. Another layer to this betrayal. And when it surfaces, it will shock even you. Because someone you once defended was never really on your side. But now? They're the ones whispering the truth behind closed doors. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. You are about to become a topic people can no longer avoid. Your name is in rooms your feet haven't entered yet. And your spirit is shaking atmospheres. People are sensing your glow. And the ones who tried to dim it are now being blinded by it. That's not revenge, that's reversal. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. So don't shrink. Don't retreat. Don't second-guess your power. This is your moment to stand tall in silence and let the heavens roar behind you. The one who cried behind your back will soon cry in front of you. But not out of love, out of shame. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. What they tried to take from you, heaven is giving back tenfold. And this time, no one can stop it. You will receive confirmation in the next few days, watch for it. A dream. A sudden message. A repeated number. A strange interaction that leaves you thinking. Wait, what was that? Type Amen to get blessing 1717. That's your sign. Their tears may seem honest. But remember, my child, tears without change are just manipulation. You owe them nothing. Because you already gave them everything once, and they chose to betray it. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Let heaven handle the punishment. You handle the peace. You walk forward, and leave the echoes of regret behind. This is not about revenge. This is about divine positioning. They tried to bury you, but now you are being crowned. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. You are not who they hurt. You are who God is raising. Your destiny is too loud for their lies to silence. Archangel Michael says, stay calm. Stay pure. Stay focused. Everything they did is being reversed. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. And if this message has awakened something deep in your soul, share it now with someone who needs to hear it. And subscribe so you never miss another divine truth meant only for you. You are divinely protected. You are divinely seen. And you are about to be divinely rewarded. Right now, their world feels like it's crumbling from the inside out. They can smile in public, but when the lights are off and the room is silent, they feel the full weight of what they did to you. It haunts them. They try to distract themselves, new people, new routines, forced laughter. But nothing numbs the truth that is now echoing in every part of their life. The seed of betrayal they planted is now sprouting, and the thorns are turning inward. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Their regret has turned into obsession. They replay old moments between you and them in their head, wondering where it all went wrong. They scroll back through messages, photos, memories, things you've already let go of. But they haven't. Because they know deep down that they destroyed something heaven had sent to bless them. And now they're begging the universe for one more chance, except heaven is no longer listening to their cries the same way. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. The window has closed. The door has been sealed. And your name has been lifted to a higher dimension where their lies can no longer reach. You've stepped out of their reach spiritually. They can't access you the way they used to. Not emotionally. Not energetically. Not even through manipulation. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. That's why they're panicking behind closed doors. They feel you slipping away, and they know they can't pull you back. Your light has grown too bright to be dimmed by their shadow. The ones who used to gossip about you are now silent. The ones who cheered your downfall are now watching you rise in disbelief. And the one who betrayed you? They're stuck in the middle of their own silent storm. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. They made you a villain in stories they told others. But now those same people are starting to see the truth. And they are shocked. Because what they heard about you doesn't match who you are. Your grace, your strength, your silence, it's exposing their lies without you saying a single word. That's how powerful you've become. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. They used to laugh when you left the room. Now they look around nervously, wondering if karma is going to show up in your place. And oh, it already has. Doors that once opened easily for them are now refusing to budge. Friendships are fading. Connections are failing. Their charm is no longer working. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. Because their energy has been corrupted by the regret they carry. It clings to them like smoke. Every person they meet now senses something off. And soon, someone will call them out. It won't be you, it'll be someone they never expected. That confrontation will break the last bit of denial they've been holding on to. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. You won't even have to lift a finger. Heaven is sending others to do the work for you. All you have to do is keep rising. Archangel Michael says. The reward for your silence is now manifesting. You didn't fight back with words, you fought back by healing. And that healing is your weapon. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. Someone who once chose their side is now choosing yours. Quietly. Secretly. They've realized they were wrong about you. They're observing from the shadows, gathering courage to come to you and say, I should have never doubted you. And when they do, that will be your confirmation. Your spirit knew it all along. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. The enemy is now exposed, not through revenge, but through revelation. And what's coming next will shake your spirit in the best way. Because after all this darkness, light is about to break in through an unexpected source. A blessing wrapped in surprise. A gift that confirms heaven never forgot you. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Don't be surprised if an old door suddenly reopens. Don't be shocked if someone suddenly offers to help you, someone who once turned away. These are divine reversals. This is heaven's way of saying, now it's your time. You cried in silence, but you will celebrate in public. You suffered in private, but you will rise before many. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. Their regret is now becoming public, even if their confession isn't. People are beginning to whisper. Something's wrong with them. They've changed. They look tired. That's not just exhaustion, that's the spirit breaking down under divine pressure. What they thought was hidden has become heavy. And now, it's collapsing. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. You were never meant to beg for truth. You were meant to stand in it. That's why this moment is sacred. You didn't lose them, they lost you. You didn't fall apart, they did. And you didn't miss a blessing, yours was just delayed so it could be delivered at the right time. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. And that time is, now. Your name is being SP. But now, the story has changed. You're not the wounded one anymore. You're the winner. Heaven has rewritten your chapter. The ending is different now. You no longer walk in pain, you walk in purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. Their tears won't change your destiny. Their regret won't erase your rise. And their silence won't stop your celebration. Let them watch. Let them cry. Let them live with what they created. You have forgiven, but heaven hasn't forgotten. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. The truth they hid is now rising to the surface. And the people who once applauded their lies are about to walk away in silence. You won't have to explain anything. The energy around you will do it for you. That's how divine justice moves. It's silent, but it's unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. So walk boldly. The storm has passed. The light is yours now. And if this continuation touched something in your spirit, share this message. Let someone else be lifted through your strength. Subscribe so you never miss the truth that was meant for you. To support more divine messages like this, you can now give a super thanks, with options up to $20 to show love and support. Glowing Star.